Hey everyone, another week. Framing this week. As I said last week and probably in many other videos, framing is going to be done, pointing at it. Framing is going to be done with 80/20, aluminum extrusion. To start it off, I'm going to go through here. We're going to start on the passenger side. This is where the water tank and all the water fixtures are going to be. We're starting on that side because I don't have all the electrical components. I got like another day or two before I'll have that. So yes, we're gonna start here and I'm gonna remove all the blue tape off the floor. I'm even going to show you the water tank. It's a beast. So in the meantime, let's get that intro rocking. Alright, so we got the framing out, the aluminum extrusion. For those of you who've never seen it before, this is what it looks like here. Now I've got these grooves, as you can see here. Now the way this is gonna join up will be like this. I'm not doing a good job, these pieces are heavy. But you get the idea. 80/20, YouTube it, look it up, YouTube University. And so yes, we're gonna just start cutting pieces, building the frame. But before I do that, I have to put in the water tank. It is big, it is a beast. Got to put it in before we do the framing, because the framing essentially is what's going to hold the tank in place. I've got a lip on the back of the tank that I can screw it into the wall, but for the, you know what? Let me show you. Wait 1 second. This is the water tank. Like I said, it's a beast. This is the top. Let me bring it in closer. All right. So this is the back. As you can see, this is where the wheel hub fits into. We got a little lip right here. This will screw into the back of the wall. And then we'll build the framing all the way around it. The top of it is going to be the bench seating area. So let's shove this bad boy in there. We're not gonna screw it down just yet. We're actually waiting for Uncle Bill to get back with some parts for this. All the parts that will connect to the water pump, the pressure tank, etc. Hoses. Speaking of hoses, let me show you where all the hookups are. Before, you know what, let me just shove this in there. 1 second. Okay, a little update. This is some of the 80/20. These are the screws and the corner brackets. Now I want to show you something. If you notice how the corner bracket is wider than the 80/20 on both sides, that is not good. I spent over $300 just on these brackets. The reason that's not good is because when I go to do my wood facing, all the covering of the frame, those corner brackets being wider, it's going to not allow for the facing to sit flush. So that's a problem. So my option, get a belt sander and sand both sides down, at least, well, one side, the side the facing would be on. Now I bought 156 of those corner brackets. Now I don't need to sand down or grind down every single bracket, just the ones that the facing, wood facing, is going to be on. I won't be able to do that till Monday, and that's if I can find somebody who has a belt sander or a belt cutter, grinder, whatever. So the other option, send them back and then wait a week to 2 weeks for them to send me the right brackets that are not wider than the framing. Third option, go and see if I can find corner brackets that are shorter. Fourth option, we went with the fourth option. Fourth option, find some angle iron or aluminum angle, cut it myself and drill the holes myself, and that's what we're doing. I can get about 50 brackets out of these two 4-foot pieces, maybe 60. And so that'll give me enough to use them in the places where the facing is going to be, so it'll sit flush. Alright, that's where we're at. So I'm going to cut these. Let me show you here. Here, I got the corner bracket. This little piece here slides in here, and then you tighten it down. But see, that was another issue I had. I have to take these off, both screws, because they don't go all the way down and tighten. So I'm going to put washers on it, like I have here. But now, because I'm not using these on some of them, instead I'm going to be using this. This stuff is not as thick as this here. So I'll have to probably double up and use 2 washers for every screw. So it'd be 4 washers for every bracket. It's probably best in the future, and for anyone else watching this, that if you're going to use 80/20, make sure that the corner brackets, if you're using corner brackets, is the same width as your 80/20. Now see, the website told me that this is the width. Maybe I would suggest just buying a couple sample pieces, or you could just make your own corner brackets. It seems to be the cheaper route anyway. Might take a little bit more time, but hey, you're saving money. Alright, I'm going to time-lapse us through this cutting of the corner brackets, because I'm sure y'all don't want to have to sit here and watch me do every single one. Alright, here we go. Okay, so we've got a bunch of stuff done. I'm going to tell every one of you right now, I'm probably filming 4 different videos all at the same time. It's chaotic, it's confusing. We'll see if I can manage to put this all together by the end. So a little update on the framing. You've seen me making a lot of cuts. I'm going to show you exactly what I've been doing on that. But let me show you as far as what I've got done so far on the framing. So we're going to start right here. This is the sink coming out of the side door of the side on the passenger side. Like I said, this is just all framing. And I've got it designed when I close it, it closes into the steps and goes over and up. So that'll fit when we got the sink in. It's just sitting there temporarily. We come into the van and we've got a closet going up. Now I'll have shelving brackets every 12 inches. We got that done. And then here's the framing over the water tank, which we'll touch on later. So that's what we've got so far. Let me open this door back up. Oh, I lost my bungee cord. We're probably going to go ahead and wrap it up here. We've got the majority of the passenger side on the framing done. I'm about to start on the driver's side, which is the refrigerator, another closet, and the bed. All right, guys. I don't know what video's coming next. It might be framing. It might be, well, I'll go ahead and say it. It might be footage at Descend on Bend. We might be seeing that after this video. I don't know. Like I said, I'm filming like 4 or 5 videos right now, trying to get a lot of this stuff done. All right, I'm exhausted. It's been a long day. Still got more work to do. I will see you guys next week. Peace.